I already ate twice before coming here. I ate at home, and then I ate McDonald's.
I am at Tim Ho Wan inside the Palms Casino. Joining me today is Ted.
Hello.
If you're not familiar with Tim Ho Wan, well, they specialize in dim sum. Now, the menu is in traditional Chinese. Thankfully, they give you this clipboard that has the descriptions in English and also in US dollars. That'll make it a lot easier for me. One interesting thing about Tim Ho Wan is it is a Michelin Star restaurant. Now, that's the one in Hong Kong. This one here is in Las Vegas, and we're just gonna assume that that Michelin Star rating applies to this one. And if you want to learn more about Michelin Star ratings, I'm going to put some information about it at the end of this video when I'm back in my studio. But let's get ordering and check out what they have. Based on the recommendations of our server, we're going to try the baked barbecue pork buns. There's 3 of those. The sticky rice in lotus leaves. And then Ted wanted to try the braised beef biscuit with noodles. Now we're only gonna order a couple items at a time, so that way we don't order everything and then it gets cold. Similar to my Din Tai Fun video I did with the midlife ride. If you haven't seen that one, link up here. I didn't mention it earlier, but hours are Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. One thing they do recommend are reservations. So all the information about the restaurant I will put down below in the description.
Pork bun over here, this is our signature.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Now they just brought out the baked barbecue buns. I'm gonna show you without dropping. It's hot, he said. This is the sticky rice in the lotus leaf. Now what you do is you flip this over, open it up. That was fun unwrapping. It felt like Christmas all over again. I was expecting just sticky rice inside a lotus leaf. Did not know that would come with the lap chong sausage, which is very good. It's not dry and it's not greasy. It tastes like pork, diced pork in there. Could be chicken though. The more I dug in, also has mushroom in there. Sticky rice in the lotus leaf could probably be a meal all by itself. So this one I've been holding off for because he said it's hot. This is the baked barbecue pork bun. And if you're a Pinoy or Filipino, this looks like siopao, just baked. My mom used to do that, bake the siopao the following day. Dough is very light. The filling is like chashu or charshu, a little sweet. The pork is well done or cooked well. Ted said it reminds him of a dessert. So for the sides, they bring you some soy sauce, hot chili oil. Time for the braised beef brisket. So the brisket was really good. It is a little bit fatty, but it's also very tender. Noodles, make sure that you swirl them around to get some of the sauce at the bottom. Otherwise, they're very good. Also, I think this is either a parsnip or a turnip. I don't think it's a potato. Yeah, it's definitely like a parsnip or a turnip. Very tender. For me, I think it's a tie between the sticky rice and the lotus leaf and, of course, the baked barbecue buns.
I would go with the barbecue buns. That was the best. It kind of tastes like a dessert.
Dessert meat.
A sweet bun, good sauce inside. Tastes great. I would go with the rice second. I didn't eat any of the meat from inside the rice, but the rice itself, sticky rice, tastes pretty good. And then I'll go with the braised beef brisket last. The texture wasn't really my thing, but I mean, the flavor tastes good. I just didn't swallow.
You heard it first here. Ted does not swallow. But I probably should elaborate a little bit on the braised beef brisket. When they cut it, they also leave some of the cartilage or the tendon on it. So it is chewy, and if that's not your thing, you may want to skip it. So I couldn't wait, and I had to try a bite of this fried silky milk sticks. It's really good. Really hot inside, so let it cool down. It's very creamy. Ted said it reminded him of a deep fried Twinkie, but way better. Definitely worth getting. Price was $6.95 for 3. And then, of course, we have these sesame lava custard balls I'm going to try next. You can taste the roasted sesame, very soft and doughy. Couldn't quite place the flavor. Ted nailed it. It reminds me of a marshmallow, and it does. It's got that sugary, marshmallowy taste. A little buttery, too.
I like the milky sticks. Pretty good. The lava custard was pretty good. You know, I like marshmallow stuff. That's what the flavor it gave me, but I have to go with the milky sticks.
I think of the 2 desserts, my favorite is the sesame. Since we get 3 pieces in each order, Ted took the fried silky milk stick, and I gladly took the sesame with lava custard in it. They brought the check. There was 5 items on here: the pork buns, the brisket noodles, the sticky rice, Ted's iced tea, and then the 2 desserts, $47 to $48. So not bad for 2 people. So that will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to give Tim Ho Wan a try. I think it's really worth it, especially if you've eaten at the other dim sum restaurants here in Las Vegas. It's at the Palms, and that just reopened at the end of April. It wasn't too busy today, but it is a Wednesday, and we got here at 2 o'clock. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button down below and ring the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when I upload new content. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Now I can finish this. Cheers.
Now, when I first heard about Michelin stars was because I watched Gordon Ramsay, and he was known as a Michelin star chef. So what does that really mean? A Michelin star is a mark of quality given only to purely exceptional restaurants. Now, the rating scale is only from 1 star to 3 stars, with 1 star representing high quality cooking that's worth a stop. We'll talk about later what I mean by a stop. A 2-star rating is for excellent cooking and worth a detour. And a 3-star rating is for exceptional cuisine worthy for a special journey. So where did the Michelin star ratings originate? Well, it started back in the late 1800s by 2 brothers who owned the Michelin Tire Company. They developed this travel guide that included maps, hotels, points of interest, and even restaurants. It was geared for the new car owners to start exploring France. And in fact, in the guide were instructions on how to change a tire. As the guide evolved, it included non-sponsored restaurant reviews by anonymous diners and gave rise to the Michelin star rating system. Now you're probably wondering what restaurants in Las Vegas have Michelin stars. Well, the last Michelin guide for Las Vegas was published back in 2009, and due to underwhelming performance or sales, they haven't put out a new one. So those restaurants that earned their stars back in 2009, well, those stars are only valid for 1 year. But if you're curious to which restaurants made the guide back in 2009, well, I'll put a list up here on the screen and also down in the description. Just know ahead of time that most of those restaurants that did get stars serve French cuisine. And the only French cuisine that I'm familiar with is French fries and French toast. And if you're wondering about the celebrity chefs that have earned Michelin stars, such as Gordon Ramsay, well, yes, he especially was tied for the top Michelin-starred chef in the world. But that Michelin star rating only applies to those specific restaurants. Not every single restaurant that he's opened, especially those here in Las Vegas, that bears his name. So why should you care about Michelin-starred restaurants, especially when you're coming to Las Vegas? Well, in all honesty, you shouldn't. The Michelin star rating or the Michelin guide is a thing of the past, and especially with technology such as GPSs or websites like Yelp and Travel Advisor, the Michelin guide is basically irrelevant. So the next time you come to Las Vegas, don't worry about the Michelin guide or the star ratings. Eat what you like, where you like. Your taste buds are your own. And just remember this, you should always judge a restaurant by the number of Instagram pics. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.